Who wants to see the return of Scarface? Now I know the younger generation probably don't know too much about Scarface the movie though, but people that come from my generation knows about Scarface, and the guy who pretty much acted as Tony Montana was Al Pacino though. You know, Scarface one of those classic movies though that came out. I believe it came out in the 70s or 80s. I think Scarface came out in 1983. I believe. I could be wrong though, but I think it came out in 1983 or in the 70s. But yeah, I was sitting there doing some thinking though, man. And you know what I was thinking though? I noticed that they need to bring back Scarface. For years, fans out there has been obsessed with Scarface. Because Tony Montana, the crazy drug dealer guy. Everybody always remember that line when he says, "Say hello to my little friend." Like people will always remember that about Tony Montana. Um, and for years, I know a lot of fans out there has been wondering, like, why can't they make a Scarface too? Now, I remember back in 2002. Now, I was reading something and they was talking about maybe bringing back Scarface too. The son of Tony Montana or something like that. It was some crazy shit I heard. I don't know if it was true or not, but I think they canceled it though. Cause I believe the movie producers didn't like the idea. And as a fan of Scarface, I didn't really agree with that neither though. Like, nah, don't do that shit. Like, there's some movies you can bring certain characters back, and there's some you can't though. And Scarface is one of those movies that you really can't fuck with it though. There was rumors that they was gonna do a remake of Scarface, from what I heard a long time ago, but they never done it though. Scarface is one of those movies that you just can't really touch, you know. But I thought about this. Um, I think they should bring back Scarface. Now I know Al Pacino can't be Tony Montana no more. He can't. I mean, he's about 70 or 80 years old, so I know he can't do it though. And I know that they did brought back Scarface back in the PlayStation 2 days, called The World of Yours, and I played it, by the way. I beat the game. Tony Montana got his revenge on Salsa and everything like that. So yes, I beat the game on the PlayStation 2 of Scarface. Actually, I played on Xbox One, the original Xbox that came out back in the day. So yes, I beat the game on The World Is Yours. That was a pretty good game, by the way. But yes, I believe they should bring back a Scarface series, not a movie, but a TV series about Scarface. And what I think they should do, in my opinion, is go back in the past on who was Tony's family, what was his father like, and stuff like that. Now Tony, he already explained it. He came with nothing and stuff like that. But I remember he said something in Scarface movie that he did he has killed a few people before he became a big drug dealer though. And I think if they were to bring back Scarface in the TV series, they should go back in the past though. Now I know it's gonna suck that Al Pacino can't be in there unless Al Pacino is gonna portray to be like the only role Al Pacino can play if they decide to bring back Scarface, the movie, well, Scarface the series, is Al Pacino would have to play a role as a father, or maybe a drug lord, you know what I'm saying? Not a drug lord, but a kingpin, an old kingpin who's getting ready to retire, and some guy who's supposed to be Tony Montana actually kills him. That's the only role that Al Pacino could possibly do if they ever decide to bring back Scarface, the series though. But I think it would be a good idea. But again, I know it's gonna kind of suck. It's gonna suck real bad that the original Tony Montana, known as Al Pacino, is not gonna be the one to do it because he's too old. He can't play that role no more as Al Pacino. But they would have to find like another Italian actor though that and he might not sound as much as Tony Montana. He might not sound like Tony Montana, nothing like that though. I think it will work though. I think it would work if they do try that though. But the problem is it's not like really it's not enough a lot of Italian actors out there. I don't really see too many Italian actors. There used to be a lot of Italian actors back in the 70s and 80s and shit in the movies. But now you don't really see that many Italian actors like that no more. Like they're around, but it's not as many as they used to be back in the 70s and 80s when they used to be in the Godfather movies and shit like that. It's not that many of them though. Most of them done gotten old and retired. So if I was Hollywood, I'd be looking for some Italians, hire some more Italian guys or whoever though as actors and shit like that. Try to become Tony Montana though. But again, it would suck that we ain't gonna get the original Tony Montana though. But I think it will work though. They should go like back in the past, how Tony Montana and his partner, because when Scarface movie like began, we all remember that he came off a boat and then he was at the police station and shit like that. But that's what they need to do. They need to go back into the past, how he was raised, how his mom was, how his father was, and what gang he got into. Know a little bit more about Tony Montana, about his past, than to always know him as a kingpin. I mean, a kingpin drug lord, a drug dealer or whatever though. And I think they should do that though. I think it will work though. I know a lot of the older audience out there probably will not accept this, but I think it will work. I think it would be a success. They need to go back to the past on how Tony became who he is, and then get into the drug business. I mean, actually, you don't really have to have Tony Montana killed. You don't have to have him killed. After all, it's Scarface, the TV series or whatever. Though, you know, those guys that comes for Tony Montana in his mansion. Tony still doesn't. He still doesn't die. You know what I'm saying? They can do that though. They can make this shit work. I think it will work though. So if you guys want to leave a comment, it's y'all's choice. If you want to leave a comment, what do you guys think? You guys kind of like my idea? Do you guys think they should bring back Scarface? Tony Montana. You think he should go back into the past and know who he was when he was a kid and teenager, and up from him being a kingpin. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you don't have to have him killed. When they get to the part where they come from in his mansion, you don't have to have him killed. You can have the show go on from there. Like Tony will be like, okay, I gotta get my revenge on Salsa. They don't need to do it exactly like the video game, but very differently. You know what I'm saying? I think it will work though. But yeah, if you guys want to, for all the Scarface fans out there, if you guys want to leave a comment if you want, and let me know what you guys think of this idea though. I think they should do this shit. I really think they should. I think it could work. I mean, if it work, it work. If it don't, it doesn't though. But anyway, that's all I want to say. It's your boy OP. I'm out. Peace.